Morning.
Good morning, sir. How the very devil are we?
I'm highly amused this morning. Highly amused.
Oh, why?
I put a post out. I put a clip out. I think you probably put the clip out a while ago. I put the clips out after you on social media. But it was the one about Trump's assassination attempt the other week. Whether it was whether it was real, whether it was staged. Anyway, I've rattled a few Americans. In fact, I've rattled a lot of Americans. It's just fucking shot off, and the Americans have gone to bed now, so slow down a bit. But
They
we've
need
got like
rattling,
4,500 views.
don't they?
Pardon?
Need rattling.
I'll read some of the comments. We had a comment of a guy called Randy as well.
Randy Savage.
Randy. Let me get the messages. Let me get the messages. Sorry, the comments. All comments. I'll get all comments. Is there any more on there? Right, okay. So one of them was wrong. We love Trump. That's okay. That's okay. So I've gone from that to, are you retarded?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Just what we call the Funnyfarm Pod, soft lad. Right. Also, we got this one. This is actually an image. Somebody's posted a little image for us, and this is from a guy called David. There's always a knob called David, isn't there? Somewhere. Being a liberal isn't just about being a stupid motherfucker. It's about showing the world how proud you are of being a stupid motherfucker. Yes, I'm a stupid motherfucker, and I don't care, David. Fuck you. This is one from another David. David Van Houten. He sounds American, doesn't he? I wonder if Ice been on his case.
Must be Dutch.
Yeah, oh, shut up, you dummy. Worry about your own country. What's going on over there? Muslim takeover, right?
Wow.
Then he gives a pointy up finger, a pointy ass finger, 2 American flags, and 2 cool emojis with sunglasses. Yeah, we're getting taken over by Muslims.
Our NHS thrives on them, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Right, here's the best one. Here's the best one. Foreigners like you, foreigners like you. Oh, sorry, the W. Foreigners like you, baby, eating trash pile of an attempt. Oh, you baby eating trash pile of an attempt of being a human being who spoke here. So this is off Randy actually. So Randy's calling me a baby eater. I'm a pile of an attempt of eating trash pile. I'm a trash pile.
That's just the Everton shirt, mate.
It could be. It could be. I'm a baby eating trash pile. And I'm an attempt of being a human being. Of being a human, not a human being. Of being a human who spoke here. That's all very weird, that, Randy. Yeah. And another one here is off Ron. And who give a crap about you? Just showing your stupidity and that you are not human. I think you find I am human. I am human. I am, surely.
So these Americans have taken offence at the fact that we don't believe the assassination attempt on Trump's life.
Yeah. The last one, yeah. So we're not entitled to an opinion.
Everyone's allowed their opinion, aren't they?
I'm not. Apparently, I'm a baby-eating pile of trash, and I'm non-human. Who's retarded?
Yeah. I mean, they've got you pegged. To be fair, they are.
Yeah. Fair play to them.
But I mean, if they think those attempts were real, then they are retarded, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know if you're supposed to use that word anymore, retarded, are you?
Well, that's what they've called me.
I do remember watching a programme once. I think it was like it was EasyJet training pilots up. And I found this funny, whether it's just because I'm a baby eating motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, as the plane comes into land,
Yeah.
the system goes, retard, retard, retard. It does, honestly. It does that. It's like, man, I'm like, you're not allowed to fucking say that. Come on.
Have they got this baby eating thing from the Epstein files?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
If they have, so it's the Epstein files. Trump started the fucking this will get them fucking rattled. Trump started the Iranian war to get everything off the fucking get himself away from the Epstein files. A fucking massive distraction, you cunt.
Yeah.
And he's in the Epstein files. I'm not mentioned in there, you prick. I'm not in it. I'm not in the Epstein files. Trump's in there thousands of times, but he's just covering it up. Fucking hell. You're the fucking retarded ones, you pricks. God, fuck off.
Can you imagine if Joe was on the pod right now?
I would be like, he'd be hiding. He'd be scuddy in a way.
He'd have a heart attack, wouldn't he? Because he wants to go to America. Coming to America, man.
You know what? The funny thing is, I bet you all those people who've commented on that have never been to the UK.
Nah, they won't. They won't.
No.
I mean, I've never been to America either. So.
Well, I've been a few times. I quite like America. It's okay. Food's a bit shit, but it's okay.
You get shot as soon as you get off the plane.
I know. But you know what? It's the chance I'm willing to take. You know what? You can get shot anywhere in there. You can fucking pick up a gun in Walmart. So.
Well, I live in Shottingham, so there's a chance that could happen to me anyway. Oh, I don't.
But yeah, so thank you for your comments. You've really pushed the algorithm up on that as well. It's getting loads of legs at the moment, that post. So cheers, guys.
Yeah. We had a comment about Farage on one of the other posts, which was on YouTube. We put a post out about Farage or something about that, because obviously we don't like.
We haven't spoken about Farage for a while. It must have been a while ago.
It must have been a while back, mate. Let me find it. But yeah, it wasn't good towards Farage. It was against him, kind of thing.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was the politicians are the biggest threat. So it was when we did.
Oh yeah. I've just put
quiz one's out today, which is like going to be it was out weeks ago, based on what we're doing now. But it basically just says Brian, his name, and it says Farage, costing everyone 2k plus a year for coming out of the common market. I was massively against coming out of the EU, so I totally agree. One of the biggest mistakes we've made, in my opinion.
I think there was a lot of. We spoke about this. Some of the lies and all that politicians have told us, and we were fed a bunch of fucking lies, weren't we, over that?
Yeah. Jane was saying that the news at the moment, the media, because I obviously don't watch it very much, she was saying that the Greens are getting a right battering at the moment in the news and stuff, so she doesn't think the Green Party are going to get in, which, in a way, it's kind of like, well, the Labour Party, in my opinion, need to do something.
They're not going to do anything. It's just fucking... It's just going to be a shit show, isn't it?
Well, I'm hoping. My hope is that Andy Burnham comes and takes it all over, because I think there's been a couple of there's been MPs who've been willing to give up the seats to let Burnham in.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
You know what? Anything at the moment. Anything just to get that prick out.
Yeah.
I mean, the country's in the right state. I don't know. I don't think Farage is the answer. To be honest with you, I don't know what is the answer. To be honest with you, at the moment, but it's all very. It's a bit scary, to be honest with you. It's all a bit scary. The whole world's a bit scary.
You've got no choice if you like us. I don't think, because I think, well, for me, the Green Party's just a step too far to the left. I just don't think that's going to be good for the country. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, you've got Reform and Restore. So, you've got Restore UK who've come in, but all I can see that doing really is taking votes away from Reform. The Conservative Party have kind of imploded, and most of the Conservatives are now Reform, aren't they? So, I mean, we could end up with fucking Trump over there and some right-wing government over here. So I don't know. It's
When
mad.
is when's the next election? General election is the 28th.
Not for a while, is it? Let me have a look.
Was it 27? I mean, with Trump, if he loses his midterms in November, he's not going to have much power anyway, is he? And he could be subpoenaed and all that then.
Yeah.
So he mightn't be in power then. I just think, I don't know. I'm just getting back to the comments that we got on that post. I just think people, keyboard warriors, will just go out and fucking say anything. You know what? Any of you guys who've made a comment as well, or any Americans out there who want to come on the pod, info at funnyfarmpod.co.uk. Come on. Let us know what's going on in America, whether you're for Trump, against Trump, whatever. We'd love to know. We'd love to know.
Yeah. It'd be a good argument, debate.
Yeah, well, we might have somebody who doesn't like Trump. In fact, it'd be great to have somebody who doesn't like Trump or somebody who's for Trump. That would be great. And get sat in the middle of that.
The next election must be called by August 29.
Uh-huh.
That's ages away, isn't it? So, long old damn away. It just says here, there's a bit on this site that I've come onto. It says votes at 16 must come with improved education about the democratic process. What do you think about people being able to vote at 16?
I don't know. You can't go and have a pint, can you? You're still doing it's still a major part of your life, isn't it? You're still doing exams. You're still at school, college, or whatever. I mean, years ago, you could fucking leave school and go to work, couldn't you? But things have changed. You still got to go be in some form of education, haven't you? Now,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't think I'd fully figured out how to tie my own shoelaces when I was 16.
No.
All you've had is education.
I know. When you're 16, I think you're going to vote for the person with the biggest tits. As a boy.
I thought you were going down a whole different line there, mate.
What?
I thought you were being sensible. I thought you were going to say, when you're 16, all you're going to do is vote what your mum and dad vote. I think the first time I voted, it was down to what my mum and dad voted. But I've stayed with that kind of view from then. I've always been, up until kind of what do we do now, I've always been a Labour man. So it's like, I don't know really what to do. But if you come from working class background and your granddad was a miner and stuff like that, you kind of, I think you put off the Tories in this country straight away, aren't you? Because of what they did to steel and the mines and all that kind of stuff. Thatcher specifically. But yeah, I think I think it's too young. Personally, I mean, I'd have upped it to 20. I would really, because I don't think you have a bit of that. I don't think you have a Scooby-Doo. Lottie's just joined the Labour Party, my daughter, but I think she only did that to piss me mother-in-law off. Because she's full on.
Let's get your mother-in-law on the pod.
Full on green. Yeah. If there's ever a day when I can't do it, mate, I'm not. Oh, I don't know. So anyway, I've got some questions for you, mate.
Okay, go on.
This is about misspent youth.
No, go on.
But I've asked it to be funny and controversial, and I've only just done it, so this could go either way. But we usually only get through a couple of these anyway, so let's pick a couple of good ones.
Go on.
When you were younger,
were
you just finding yourself, or just avoiding becoming someone accountable?
Fucking odd question, that.
To put it into retard terms, mate.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm just finishing off that baby I was eating.
When you were younger, did you use your identity, so growing into being a person, as an excuse to not be accountable for your actions?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, You have to be accountable. I suppose when you're younger, you don't hold your hand up, do you? You know, you don't hold your hand up and say it was my fault. You sort of like cower in the corner and try and get away with it. And I
Yeah,
think any youth will do that. And I think until you get older and you realise by fucking taking accountability is a lot easier than fucking hiding from it.
yeah,
And I think any young person does that. You know, they do. It's a natural thing because they're shit scared of getting. You're shit scared of getting into trouble, aren't you? You know.
yeah. I'm like going through a period at the moment where I'm like, so both my kids, like my youngest daughter lives at Nana's part of the week because she works in Beeston and she's going to go to Knox Uni, so she's getting used to doing that and using the tram and all that kind of stuff. My older daughter lives with a boyfriend half the week and lives here half the week. And so I've gotten into that kind of mode where I'm like, you're just using this fucking house like a hotel. You know, you're turning up here, you're shagging in under my roof, you're eating my food, all this. I don't charge them, I don't charge anyone board because in education. But I like when I like flick my like head back to when I was their age. I used to do exactly the same thing. I was probably worse. And it's like, you know, the excuses that they come out is like, I'm still at school. I'm still young. I'm only 18. I'm only 20. And you just start kind of think it does. I definitely use my age as like, you know, I'm only young. I'm enjoying my life while I can.
You do.
Saved half the money that I earned, for example, when we worked together in the Windsor game. I'd have probably owned a few properties. I'd have probably been able to retire right now. You know, but I wasn't accountable for my actions.
No, we never. We just got fucking hammered, didn't we? I mean,
Yeah, we enjoyed life. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really regret that. It's like,
no, I don't. I don't regret anything in my life. I don't.
no,
I think you know. Yeah, I had kids when I was old. I mean, I'm looking at some of my mates now, like yourself. You know, you got your kids are grown up and that. You know, I've got young kids. And I'm probably going to be fucking have young kids, 16-year-olds when I'm fucking 70 or something. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. You know, I've lived a great life and I've loved my life. And you know, I suppose I could start taking it easy. But I'm one of those people who won't take it easy. You know, my wife's got a fantastic job. She'll have a fantastic pension. But I'll always be that person who's fucking bouncing from one thing to the other, looking for that. Because that's how I live. That's how I am.
we're very similar in that respect. We're very similar. But, yeah, I was having a conversation with my youngest daughter the other day because I've got like diabetes and liver disease and stuff. She worries about me like having a pint, and like it's almost like in their head it's like if you have one pint you'll die, and we know that's not true. You know, as long as I do stuff in moderation and everything like that. But when I was younger, and this is the reason that like any youngsters listen to our pod. I know our demographic probably is probably 25 and above. But like anyone who's kind of coming out of the schooling system and going to uni and stuff like that, just go and enjoy it. Really, just go and enjoy it. And don't be accountable. Just go and enjoy your life. Do the stuff that you want to do. Because I'll tell you for the reason why. I woke up this morning and I'm fine now. I've got up, I've moved about, done my morning bits and bobs, stretched a bit and whatever. But I woke up aching this morning. And I'm not even 50 yet. And like my back was hurting, my knees were hurting. And, you know, once I've got moving, I'm absolutely fine. But the grim reality of it is, like, it's probably taken me 10, 15 minutes this morning to feel like I'm okay. And you've got to just go and do the stuff while you can and while you're young. No one knows what tomorrow brings, does it? So just go and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, that's the main thing. You don't have to conform into that, getting settled down, getting married, having kids by the time you're fucking 22 these days. You know, that was all 60s, 70s, you know, baby boomers and all that, wasn't it?
My mum was not old enough to drink when she got married. She was 17 on her wedding day. So she weren't old enough to have a beer. So I think she did, but you know what I mean? It's one of those.
They all did in those days, though, didn't they? Fucking hell. I was in a pub when I was 14, I think. Nobody batted an eyelid. Playing
Yeah.
darts and pool in the bar, whatever.
Right, let's have another
What's
question.
What's the next question?
Through to find a good one, because this is not the greatest of. When you were younger, this is about ego. Obviously, I studied the old psychology, so that's an interesting question. So, when you were younger, did you think you were special enough that rules didn't apply?
No. You know what? When I was younger, I had a real low self-esteem. Really low self-esteem I did. And, failure and all that when I was younger. That's where I get my mental health problems from. So, so any of that, I wasn't a cool kid. I just tried to make people laugh all the time because I thought he had a bit of an act for that, making people laugh and just doing stupid things and just making a prick of myself, to be honest with you. And I never had any confidence. I never got any confidence until well after 20s, 30s. My confidence started coming in.
Yeah.
No, not when I was younger. I didn't have any ego at all. I didn't ride on any ego. And I used to admire and I was jealous of those kids who did. The cool kids, the ones who just do stuff and people just fucking love them and stuff. And it used to fucking rattle me is, why did they getting all the attention and I'm not,
I think me and you have lived fucking parallel lives. It's almost like, I don't know, we've always got on, and maybe that's the reason, because I think I would have answered that very similarly.
Yeah.
I think there was like an ego about me with my, because I think that it's like when you're comfortable in a group, then your ego's different.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Like when I was with my mum, dad, sister, I had an ego and I was like trying to be the alpha. But when I was with my mates, I was probably, when I was with my friends, I was probably there as well. But when I was with people that I didn't know, I really struggled with this. It was like, the ego. And I was exactly the same as you. I wanted to be one of the cool kids and wanted to be part of that kind of group, being the popular one. And I was definitely an in-betweener. So I wasn't one of those nerdy ones.
No, I wasn't
one of the popular ones. Yeah. So in a way, that's probably looking back on it, that's probably one of the worst positions that you could be in, because you weren't like dead clever and dead geeky and dead nerdy and going to go to Oxford, but you also weren't in the clique with the footballers and whatever.
Yeah.
And we was talking about this, funnily enough, the other night, and my missus was on about somebody, I can't remember who she was talking about, but it was a guy who basically said that one of his greatest moments in life was like, when you were a youngster and you fancied this girl or you fancied that girl, they never looked at you, they never saw you as anything more than a mate, or even worse, a nothing. And then you go out when you're older and they come on to you.
Yeah.
And he said one of the greatest things he ever got to do was tell tell some of them to fuck off. You weren't interested when I was younger, so get out of it. Oh, you've frozen up.
Yeah, I've done that. You're frozen. You're frozen. This is
so Charlie's head. I'm looking
situations,
at right now.
Chris, where you.
I think he's been out in the sun, because it looks like his head's
I don't know what's going on with your internet, but it's absolutely.
It does look a bit burnt. The red is really setting off the blue in his Everton shirt, though. It's quite good. Are we going to get back on here, or is it going to stabilise my internet connection? What is going on with my internet? I really need to get onto
it. I've got a picture of you. Can you see that?
Tell them what to do.
Picture of your gormless face.
Are you there, Charlie boy? Oh, this program is tremendous.
The what?
This side that we're using, it's amazing, mate. We've obviously lost a bit there. I carried on talking, but then it just completely cut off and said you've got no connection.
Mine was still uploading.
So it moved away from whatever we were talking about. So I was talking about your shiny red head, how it looked good in the end.
Are we recorded again now, are we? Sorry, didn't know we recorded.
Mate, yeah, so I
was just talking about your gumless face.
I've got to say,
Go on.
if anyone out there wants to do an online podcast, use this Riverside FM. It's great because it went out. It said you've lost connection, so I had to go back out, and it said you might lose any recording you've got. I went back into the projects, and it was not there at all. I thought, for fuck's sake, just done 20 odd minutes, and we've got nothing from it. And then it said you're recording, go back in, and it just let me back in. So I tell you what, I don't know what's wrong with my internet. I'm going to have to sort it because it was a right mess around yesterday sorting the videos out. Like a 10-minute job turned into fucking 2 hours. A nightmare. Yeah, what I was saying was...
I did mention this when we first come on today. If you sorted out, because you're in one of those dodgy inbred areas, aren't you?
Yeah,
so it's
like you and the Americans. What I was saying was this guy was talking to Jane about... How far did you hear?
Just go through it again.
So she was on about this guy who had said that one of his greatest...
Oh, yeah. And the bit where, when he told her to fuck off, this girl who asked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that a couple of times. Yeah.
I did it with this lass that I fancied for years, and she came on to me a little bit when we met up. When I was probably about 19, 20, and I had the great pleasure of telling her to fuck off. It was brilliant. But but it is a weird one, and I think ego, I would have...
Well, you know what I was going to say on that. You're talking about different groups and all that. When I first met you, I thought you were sound.
Yeah.
I thought like Chris, he's a drinker, he's one of the lads. He's a bit younger. You can take him under the wing and look after him a little bit. And that's like how I perceived you. What did you think of me?
Oh, I loved you, mate.
I thought you were going to say that. I thought you were right.
No, I remember meeting you, mate, because I joined Safe Star before you, hadn't I? So I was there just a little bit before you. Had you worked in Nottingham before? And then moved to Derby?
I think I'd just only started and I started. Did I start in Derby or did I start?
Derby, yeah.
I started in Derby.
Yeah, pretty sure that little shack
Yeah, up some mad lane you went. Up some really mad
yeah. I don't think it's even there anymore now, mate. But I remember just because I probably took you out, doubled up with you quite early on.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
and I remember you was we just hit it off straight away. I think there's always something about a Scouser where you always go, I trust this guy, Sam. Might hit the radio, but he's a good lad. You know what I mean? And I think we just hit it off straight away. And the fondest moments about when we first kind of met was, I think we were on our way. We ended up doing a few leads in Grantham, and I can remember you just you were in your old. You had a Rover, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, red Rover.
Red Rover, yeah, and you
216 or something, was it?
Yeah, and we were fucking chugging the cigarettes down the car and all this that you were allowed to do back in the day. And you just whacked your Doors CD on or your tape. It'd have been a tape, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And we were just fucking chugging along, singing along LA Woman, mate. And it was just, absolutely fond meeting. I mean, we've known each other for the best part of 30 years, probably just under.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably over.
No, I'm only 47, so I was...
Oh, yeah.
About 27, 28 years we've known each other. So we've got a big anniversary coming up, mate. What are we going to do?
Oh, yeah. Don't know. Let's go to America.
But yeah. But I think when you're in... might have been a very different meeting if you'd have been at Safe Star before me. Because I probably had a bit of confidence about me in the job and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I know when I've started new jobs, I've been like, fucking hell, just sometimes anxiety. I'm not bad now. If I started a new job tomorrow, I'd probably be fine. But I think that's because you're old.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have thought that you had similar feelings to me, like when I met you, and probably vice versa as well. Yeah. That you had any sort of mental issues or problems or anything like that,
I mean, at the time, I think very much masked by alcohol and whatever else we were doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the reason why I moved to Nottingham, because I was fucking doing myself in all the time.
Yeah.
Basically, my mate come and pick me up and said, come and stay with us for a week.
Yeah, and the rest is fucking history, mate. Just imagine if we'd not tried those things, we would never be here, would we?
No. No. We wouldn't.
But yeah, as I said, guys, who's watching this, you've seen us just go through. We never, and I don't edit, so I will leave all that in as long as it's coherent and it works. Because yesterday we put a couple of clips out, what I call blooper 1 and blooper 2, so this will be blooper 3. We don't edit, so that will be in the pod. I'll just put a little thing on there. I will have put a little thing on there just saying that we will come back, and it's connection issues. I will try and sort my internet out. I never have a problem when there's no one in. If it's just me, I'm fine. But yeah, sorry about that, people. But hopefully what happened in that little bit, I was talking about Charlie's head.
I took a picture of you actually looking so gormless on the which I'm going to stick on Facebook.
You should post that on the. You should post that on the. Just clip me and put it onto that one with the Americans. That'll rile them up again. This is what. But yeah. Anyway, we have done 32 minutes. So if you want, like I say, if those Yanks want to come on and give us some shit. As long as you've got a decent internet connection, you'll be fine. Hello at funnyfarmpod.co.uk. Please add us, follow us, subscribe, like, comment on everything. It really does help the algorithm push forward. We are making moves and putting loads more clips out and stuff. We've got 550 shorts out there now from when we started in November. So we've only been doing it 6 months, just under 6 months, and
yeah, we've done like 1,500 posts on Facebook.
Yeah,
we've got 720 followers now, 280 to go.
I reckon it'll get to like just about 999 load of people just to keep you in that shirt, mate. Please follow me, Chris Richmond on Facebook, Chris Rich Comedian on Instagram and TikTok. Spotify, I don't know how we're doing on Spotify. Did anyone listen to us on Spotify?
You know what? I've not looked at it for ages.
Have a look and see, so we can give you some figures on that. We have a Patreon. The moment there's no membership fee. We have got a couple of people who still pay us, who are paid members that are supporting us. But we will be putting some exclusive content out eventually, whenever that is. At the moment, it's free, so please sign up as a member on Patreon and you'll get a reminder, as you will if you subscribe to YouTube, when our videos and shorts come out. So yeah, we love you all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.